Okay, this recording is for Module 6, and I'm going to talk about some personal experiences of mine and how they relate to Cooley's theory on the looking glass self and how the self is really a product of social interactions with other people. Okay, let me make this bigger. Oh, sorry, I jumped around. There we are. All right. Okay, yeah. So his three main principles is that we imagine how others see us. So, for example, when I'm hanging out with my mother, I kind of project her, I assume that she thinks that I'm innocent and I can do no wrong. She kind of does, but anyway. So when I hang out with her, I watch my language, my etiquette. When we go out to eat at restaurants, I'm chew with my mouth closed, things like that. Whereas my husband, he's from a different culture. He's Filipino. He chews with his mouth open. So when he's hanging out with my mom, he closes his mouth. So again, because of those, she hasn't even said anything. She even though she doesn't say, "Hey, Chris, close your mouth," he's still gonna close his mouth because he assumes that she is judging him. So that projects on his self. Okay, and then number two, we imagine how others are judging us. So the same thing, yeah. I'm gonna act differently when I'm hanging out with my boss or anybody in a position higher than me in a hierarchy. So um, because I think that my boss, my supervisors are judging me in a certain way, I'm gonna dress in a certain, I'm gonna dress professionally. I'm gonna, of course, watch my behavior too. I'm not gonna come into work hungover. It just really because I don't want them to judge me or view me in a certain way. It really affects my behavior. And then yeah, number three again, we react accordingly. And then I found these pictures online. I thought they were pretty funny. This one over here in the right corner is probably how my dogs view me, or how I assume that they do when I'm feeding them. Okay, and then this one too, this one I really resonated with because when I went to back to New Zealand, I'm from there, but I mean I'm more Americanized now. I came here when I was 9 years old. But anyways, when I went back when I was 21, this is how I felt. I felt that other the people, even though I spoke English, but because I was American, because they see a lot of media, American movies, I felt like maybe they thought I was stupid. There was an instance where I went to a bar with my cousins, and the drinking age over there is 18. You probably knew this, but anyways, this one girl denied me. She wouldn't let me drink. But my cousin like talked her into it and stuff. I did, even though I had my passport, two forms of ID. I mean, I gave her my life basically, and she still denied me drinks, which was fine, whatever. But at the same time, I felt like uh, maybe I assumed that because I was from America, maybe she was acting this way, so I kind of projected that on myself, and because I had these assumptions, I started behaving accordingly, and I didn't want to act American, so I just completely complied. I was like, okay, no problem, I didn't want to act in that way, so it had a huge influence on me, so I can definitely relate to Cooley's theory on the looking glass self and how our behaviors are really a product of social interactions with other people.